try.
Okay. Hey everybody. Okay, let's see if I can get a few people to join us live so we're not talking to ourselves here. This is my brother, Keith. Okay, no one's on live yet, so thank you for watching the replay, and if you're watching the replay, go ahead and comment replay so that I know that you guys joined us. Hey, I see someone up there. Is that you, Michelle? Hey, Michelle, thanks for joining us live. So this is my brother, and he's got some interesting tattoo-age going on, and so go ahead and close your eyes and show everybody your tattoos. So he has some tattoos on his eyelids, and they're interesting, but sometimes he likes to cover them up for work so that he looks a little bit more professional and maybe people don't give him some funny looks. So, cool ink, Michelle says. Thanks, Michelle. Okay, so we're going to show you guys some tips on how Keith covers up his eye makeup, how he wears his makeup. So he wears Mulberry Shadowsense and the medium concealer. So the Mulberry Shadowsense has pink in it, so it's really great for covering up that green that's in that tattoo ink. It kind of cancels out the green ink. And then the concealer is really great for covering everything else up, giving that deeper fuller coverage, and it's more of a skin tone color. So we've kind of played around with which way works best. We've tried Mulberry first and the concealer first, and the different layering techniques. Hey Micah, thanks for joining us. So what we like best, or what Keith says works best, is to do the concealer first and then the Mulberry on top. So that's what we're going to do today and see how it works. Hey Terry, thanks for joining us. Okay, so Keith, close your eyes, and I'm going to get a tissue just to wipe his eyelids clean so that if there's any kind of oils, we're starting with a clean surface. And I'll do one eye at a time so that you guys can see the difference. I'm going to start with the medium concealer, and I'm just going to put a little dab here on my finger and rub that in. You can see how much I'm using. Okay. So as you can see, it's already covering it up really well. The issue that we found is that it's not quite his skin tone, so when we cake it on there real thick to cover the ink, it's pretty obvious that there's something on his lid. So just dab a bit on there and kind of let it set a little bit, because this concealer is waterproof. It's going to last all day. He works at a very sweaty job. He's drenched in sweat all day, and this makeup lasts all day, so he doesn't have an issue with that, which is really great. So I'm just dabbing on the medium concealer there. And can you all see the difference already? Oh, Jennifer says, hi, brother. Micah says, hi, guys. This is Keith, by the way. Keith, my brother. For those of you just hopping on. Okay, so now I'm going to get just a little bit of Mulberry, and I'm going to dab that on over the top after this concealer has set and is on there. Just put a little bit of Mulberry there, and I'm going to dab it on with his little makeup brush. He has his own makeup brush. How cute is that? There, and I feel like with the Mulberry over the top, it looks more like his skin tone color, and it just adds a little bit extra coverage. What do you guys think? So it's it's not completely gone. Like, you can still see it with his lid closed, but it's a lot less noticeable, and you can't see it with his eyes open.
Which is important.
Gotta do what you gotta do, Jen says. Yep. Pretty good coverage, right? And this is gonna last all day. Both of the Shadowsense and the concealers are waterproof, sweat-proof. They're not gonna run down his face as he's working, right?
Right.
Do you rub your eyes at all and it stays on?
Yes, very sweaty, very hot.
He's a sweaty guy. Oh, he's hot, he says.
I try.
Okay, let's clean it first. Make sure you start with a clean surface. So I'm gonna wipe off any skin oils that are on there. And now I'll get some concealer. I'm just dabbing it on. I don't want it to streak off. I want it to just kind of stay right where I put it. So I'm just kind of blotting it almost. And again, this is the medium concealer. My mom is trying to distract the kids in the bathtub. I can hear them how they're laughing. They're trying to take a bath. They had a lot of fun playing outside today. Okay, let's get a little bit more on there. Yes, this is the medium, Jen. Sorry, I'm trying to get pretty cool. Will you have to share with your grandson? No. Oh, Micah says it's nice to see you. Oh, wait, let me read that again. Pretty cool. Will have to share with my grandson. He is a tattoo artist. Oh, I see. I thought you were saying like our grandson should be a tattoo artist. I don't know. Okay, yeah, that's a good tip. So the medium, because look how tan he is. He's super dark. And I was wondering if maybe he needed like the deep concealer because he's gotten so much tanner this summer. But the medium seems to be working well for him. I've seen tattoos getting covered really well, like if they're on your arm or on your wrist or something. And these, this ink is very, very dark. Do you want to tell them a little bit about your ink or no?
It's dark?
It's dark. It's more pigmented than like a regular...
It's homemade.
It's homemade ink. So it's super, super dark. And so it's been hard to cover up. But we're doing a pretty good job, I think.
Yeah, it's the location too. Usually ink fades when it gets the sun, but when it's on your eyelids, it doesn't get as much sun as maybe like your arms or your hands.
Oh, good point. I didn't know that.
So it stays darker longer.
I don't know much about tattoo ink. I'm learning, and I know how to cover it up now. Okay, so let's get a little bit of Mulberry on there now that concealer has set. There we go, friends. He looks like a normal person now. Almost. Almost. Good thing he stays on well drenched in sweat, so when you have him mucking out those stalls. Oh, Terry says you need to go muck out our stalls. Yay, SeneGence. Okay. I think I'm all caught up on that. So these are in stock, available if you need concealer or Shadowsense. And thank you guys so much for watching. And thank you, Keith, for letting me put makeup on you on Facebook. Okay, guys, you guys have a great evening. We'll talk to you all later. It does look natural, yes. Bye, guys.